Okay, here's the keyboard I went with, keyboard company, because the other fancy one with all the lights on everything got a bad review. They claimed that the keys were mushy, and these keys click. So these are classic keys, and they've got quite a selection here, and really you can get these for like $60 used, like brand new, new old stock. Maybe they're $100 new, but I'm looking at these point of sale keyboards, and kind of like assign my my shortcuts to these keys. Now I ended up buying this one here without the touchpad, but standard keyboard, and then I've got all these programmable hotkeys on top, and then I bought this one to do grid trading with. So I got these for about $60 a piece used. It's a pretty good deal. And this one came with the software, but you can just download the software. So basically, I'm going to program. I'm going to add one more hotkey onto what I'm using right now. I want to put this one script on here, but I forgot what the programs were. I didn't write down the. I'm still building the keyboard, so I'm going to launch the software that they give you, and it's Cherry. I think exactly what they call it. Designer, it's called. Now it's going to ask me which keyboard I want to edit, and this is the one that this is the grid one. This one has the 1 hour and the 4 hours on it. So I'm going to track down the hotkey here, find out where I want to put the this buy order. This is going to be a 25 pip deep order, so I'm probably going to put it up here. And it says Control W. Control left, either Control left or Control right. So if you wanted to edit that, you'd have to. I'm using the software. So this is the key, and this is what it looks like inside here. And you can either, if you're going to manually click this, so it would look like this if I delete all this. You have to do it the way you would do a human would do it. If you're going to do it in here, which would be Control W. But you have to come back and turn off this control key to complete the phrase. I didn't do that the first time. It was horrific. Then hit OK. You come up here and you're going to have to activate it. So it's going to write it to the keyboard. And once this writes to the keyboard, then you're good to go. So Control W is going to be my 1 hour 25 pip deep key on the keyboard. And so I come up here and I'm looking for my 25 pip deep. My set hotkey. And you only have the only hotkey choices here are Control and Alt. So Control is going to be my buy, and Alt will be my sells. And just type W in there. It's always going to come in as a cap, even if you type it lowercase. And then you hit close, and now I can just hit my programmable keyboard without having to drag and drop. Normally I'd have to go like this. This gets to be a little bit tiresome if you're high frequency trading, because eventually you're gonna run out of tendons on your hand. So there, I just put in a 1 hour deeper, and then I can come back and lay 15 on top of that. I want to delete all these objects. So far I haven't choked this broker, and this would be my half hour deep buy. I'm looking for a retest here. I got in on this one. This one I bought in here, kind of running 15-minute charts, which I think is probably the best opportunity on the block for making, well, not feeling like you're chasing it. Now here, I'm gonna zoom out one level, so give a little perspective to the overall structure. But here is certainly a big buy for me, and so I would just hit this again, depending on how much money I have in the account. I'd actually rather wait 15 minutes, but just to demo it, I'm gonna load it right now. So that's 1 hour. You can hardly see it because I think I picked the wrong color. Here's a 1 hour order bank, and then if we can get a slam down retest here, that's got a base on a 15-minute chart. That's got to back up pretty hard. So I'm going to come underneath it with a tighter order, 15 minutes. I'm buying the pullbacks, and then just let her rip. See what happens here. Jobs report coming out, and unemployment report coming out in what is that, 38 minutes. So I'll come back when that comes up. Okay, I'm looking at my news feed here, and got 1 minute and 18 seconds before the German Consumer Price Index, and some I don't know, looks like 4 reports. And then there's going to be a Canadian report, and then the jobs report. Yeah, so I'm going to get this half-hour slam here. I'll take a look around the see how we're doing on this El Pari demo. Okay, so let's take a look at the other one I got running. This is the FX Glory. Can't seem to get this puppy past $3,000, but running the half-hour chart here, buying into this euro every time they let me place more tickets after some expire, because they have a limit on this broker. They only let me place so many tickets, and then if I go to delete all objects, if I loaded too many, it's like I keep putting this one in. But when I reach the limit, it'll say, do you want to stop that other ticket? And I'm just going to keep loading until I get that message. Pretty aggressive trading there. Here's the Apari getting filled. Pendings on this. Okay, the news is out. I'm expecting a spike. Apari lets me place 1 million orders. Gotta love it. Kinda got taking profits on this guy. And then I'm gonna load the wagon on this. Should just be one of those ridiculous sell-offs. Okay. Fight the market a little bit here. So every time it says key sequence, that's my my keyboard running. And so here's my other unit. Is this? If I exit out of here, I think I have to restart the whole app here to get it to look at the other keyboard. Now this is probably a better way to start is this keyboard. This is the second one I got. This one's a standard QWERTY keyboard, but it's got assignable hotkeys on top, so it's kind of nice. And here these are market orders, and then these are the 15-minute. This is like a 15-minute trend, and this is a 15-minute range, and then this is the 30-minute trend and the 30-minute spike or range. And this is delete all objects. And here what I did was, since I typically run 8 currencies, I have to hit Control Tab and go through the whole series there. And then this is take all profits up in the corner. But plenty of keys here. And then here's your standard. And this is really high quality keyboard. I mean, this keyboard weighs about, I'd say it weighs 5 pounds. I mean, it's not going to get, it's not Logitech, it's not flimsy. And one of these is made in Germany, the other one's made in China, but can hardly tell the difference. So, yeah, it looks like this yen's climbing up here, and this guy here got long here, but I'm looking for the lagger here on the euro. So I'm just going to load the wagon here on the euro and buy this spike here. Let's put the order in too fast, and of course I haven't reached my limit here, amazingly. Okay, so jobs report's coming up. I'll come back just before the jobs report. Okay, the U.S. bond market just opened in Chicago about 50 seconds ago. So you usually see a change in the direction at that point, because you're 10 minutes before the report, and people are trading the cash bonds. I think they're still trading in Chicago, unless they outlawed that too. Unless Frank Dodd took that away. But so this is kind of an easy scalp if it comes back up into here, because we got a 10-minute window here of them having to, well, the arbitrage, and then there's the fair value stuff has to be settled before the news comes out. I don't think anybody wants to be short the euro going into this news on this severe sell-off spike. That's a 15-minute chart. So I'm going to come back just before the news. Okay, 60 seconds before the news here. Hopefully I can just scalp out of some of the stuff on the short squeeze on the euro. So if I can scalp out of that, and then if the market tanks some more, I'm going to get out in front of it and use my catch a falling knife scripts. Essentially what I'm doing. Okay, got 30 seconds. Let's see if I have blown up this account yet. Same story here. I bought this spike on the I'll go to the 1 minute on the euro here. So, okay, coming up on the news. 10 seconds. Floating spread here. Okay. I put buy orders here on this dollar yen to capture a slam back to, and I put the 1 hour scripts in there too. Okay. Yeah, so the Dow Jones is going to open up in 1 hour, so I'm expecting this to rally, short squeeze to kick in here, and then I don't know, this might be the most money I make all day here on this psycho spike. Let me zoom in here, take a look at this drama. I guess 15-minute drama here. There's a top bottom there. This is a great top bottom here. You could have you had all day to get on this one. Got a beautiful setup here. Top becomes a bottom, then it breaks out. Here we go, getting this British pound. First exits up here with these take profits right up in here. I didn't really move those, it just happened to be in the script. Just looking to make a few pips, you know. Not trying to fix the world. But yeah, this is a nice scalp, and for this 1 hour trade here is my favorite trade. And then I don't care what happens when the Dow Jones open. I could just go take a big power nap and come back for maybe one more swing. I don't know, tonight maybe some news coming out. Let's take a look at the news. Oh, wrong one. Okay, this is the 5-minute FX Glory. I'm trying to rehab this account. If I can get it back to $5,000 where I opened it, I figure that's a good thing, right? That's the 1 minute. It's kind of crazy to jump on the 1 minute train, but just take a look at the news, see what the story is here. Okay, looks like pending home sales is the next chunk to chew on, and then of course they're not giving that too big a deal. And then the jobless rate out of Japan tonight. New Zealand's going to have imports. Looks like low impact. And then I guess the National Consumer Index out of Japan in 9 hours. So tonight should be a nice scalp night. Make some money on the yen tonight. You know, this gold here. I did a zoom out in 4-hour gold, and this is Dow Jones. Okay, so far I'm surviving the volatility here. See how this guy's doing. Kind of just sitting waiting. Okay, now I'm kind of inclined to put in some orders here. If we go lower on the euro, I want to buy. So we'll just have to let it sort itself out here. I'll take profits on this British pound. Hopefully right up into that. And then of course there's probably if you're running the euro against the pound, I'm sure there is quite a movement there because they look like they're diverging from each other here. They're going separate ways. But this looked like a good, I think I might have got filled here on a 15-minute pullback on that one. So, yeah, wait for the Dow to open here. And, you know, cha-ching out of some of this stuff. I'm in $1,000 margin. I'm up 4,800 in 5 days. But it's pretty aggressive trading. I don't know if it's, I think my worst drawdown here was about, well, it wasn't this morning when the pound tanked. I launched orders that only lasted 4 hours, so I missed most of this this punishment here when it broke out. Now the breakout traders cleaned up on that British pound. All they had to do was put in their sell stops into this, and then just get picked up. But now I'm looking to play the retrace, so that's my kind of counter trend thing here. 15-minute. So come back, Dow Jones. Okay, 5 minutes before the top of the hour is always or 5 seconds before the top of the hour is always a big move. So hopefully I had a scalp out of this British pound earlier because when it spiked up into this this wick, I just got out. I just hit a control P and take all winning tickets off the table and left. I was at about $1,200 margin. Now I'm at about $400, and then I started placing trailing buy limits to get picked up instead of a trailing stop. If you're long, say you're a trend trader, you think about placing 15, 30, 1 hour, 4 hour trailing limits to get picked up on the pullbacks. So instead of trading the breakout for confirmation, you're getting confirmed on the fact that it did pull back. So your counter enter into the stream. So it's like a keto. You're going to let somebody's coming after you in a keto, you let them, in other words, they're going to attack you. You have to have the flexibility for them to bring it, and then use that momentum they have against them by encouraging them to come. So it's as if you're, kind of baiting the market with your tickets. Of course, they're going to expire in 15 minutes. So exposure, if you're nervous, your nervousness lasts 15 minutes, right? But that's what I'm doing. I'm kind of getting in front of the market. So right now we got another half-hour wait till the Dow opens, but I could have stayed in this thing and wait till it hit these guys, but just money management. I was at 15,000. I didn't want to get pulled back into the mess. I can always put pendings. Like for instance here, if I thought I missed out this move, I could put 30-minute pullback pendings here that are trend orientated, where the exits are actually way up here, but this isn't that ticket right now. I'm not running that ticket on this broker. I haven't wrote a trend one, but I'm mostly range trading. This looks like about the breakout. Some fierce breakout new high here. So Let's come back in about 28 minutes. Okay, this I put a parallelogram on here, and just doing a price pulse projection on the 15-minute close. So that target's been achieved in price, and it got there earlier than time would have if you set it on there. Of course, it took me forever just to get that to draw on there because I don't know how to turn off the don't move a ticket command. So when you try to do analysis when the market's open, but I heard they're just coming out with a new MT4 in well, it's either next month or March, because I don't know how they do the date over there. But this was the retest I was trying to get in on the euro dollar here, but it kind of failed, so I had to buy at the market. So I did a lot of market trading, and this is a I think it's 30 pip risk, 30 pip take profit on this ticket. So I posted this one in the on the site, I think. So I started off with these market orders because they don't show up here, but they're in the hotkeys. So Control M is my market, and some of the hotkeys you must stay away from. Some of the hotkeys that may be parts of other applications, because you don't want to have you hit the hotkey and all of a sudden this program comes up and like, what's going on. So you have to stay away from certain standard hotkeys in Windows. But once you're in the application, once you clicked on this thing, hotkeys only pertain to the app that you're clicked on. Okay, I'm not going to buy at the market here, although it looks like a great buy in the 15 because I'm already in. So I typically get in too early, and but I'm mostly scalping. I'd say I'm 80% scalping, and the rest of it is I don't know what's going to happen in the long run, so I'm just into these explosions, and happy to just, like this exit here, that was my exit anyways, and I just get out and then put in, do kind of a hedge or arbitrage and start putting in buy limits down here that last 15 minutes and let these stack up in here, and if the market comes down there and proves me right, Alexander Aldrich style. And I got this one on the 1 hour now assigned. So if we pull back into this, when the Dow opens in 15 minutes, I get filled on that ticket, and if this one plunges back into this support zone, I put a huge, that's 1 hour, that's got a plunge on 1 hour. But it's possible. I don't know, this thing looks like it's off to the races. But I did get a kick out of that guy saying we're going to 96. So look at the daily dollar yen. Yeah, maybe we're going to 96, but I think you may have to wait till 103 to get in the. I think we might go to 103 first. So the big pivot on here would be right up in here, I guess. 104. So yeah, if you're gonna go down that, if you're gonna tell me that story, man, it's gonna take forever. Get down. Really 96, I mean, wow. Look at that. I can't find 96 on here. Okay. It's 96. It's coming back to here, people. Right. Of course it is. Yeah, there's a daily. It's going to take forever to get there. What are you going to do in the meantime? How are you going to pay the rent? Okay. Sure, I could walk down that channel, but wow. Anyways, that's what makes horse races. Okay, I'm just trying to scalp. This looks like it's dead. Australian dollar. I'll buy it if it retests. Okay, come back on news. The Dow Jones. And then there's some kind of news coming out at pending home sales. That should be a nice ruckus event. 42 minutes. And then natural gas. And then New Zealand. Then Japan. So yeah, it's gonna be it's gonna be a ruckus here. Look at the gold. I'm running the 15-minute gold, and I'm running the Dow Jones 15-minute. So gold failed. got a true head and shoulders there. Another cliche. Another market cliche confirmed. There's the shoulder on the gold shoulder. There's a song Gold Shoulder, I think. Got this flat spot. So there you go. She ran out of gas. So weekly. I'm probably banging up against this thing here. Let's take a look here. Take a look, see. See if we got filled on that sell. We put a sell limit here on this bottom. Let's turn the candles on. No, not quite. You'd have to put your order right up in there. But yeah, gold takes out this. Bye-bye. Look at that. How dumb is trading? Okay, so then the next handle, next place you want to place your buy orders on gold is going to be down here. Right, this big fat blue. Where the tops become bottoms, so you're going to go for these, I think they're aquamarine. Okay, I think I blew up the expert advisor. Go back to this, and then just hit the Plazola. Go back. Dow Jones in 30 seconds, and I'm going to try to get in for one last plunge here. Hoping they come back and pick me up. But about a couple at the market here on this last 15-minute sell-off. Okay, Dow's going to open here in 3 seconds. Okay, go. Delete these objects. I should be able to make some money here on this swing. Just a short little kind of like, I guess it'd be wave 0, Elliott wave. This looks like maybe. So my target there, it was good to get out because look at the pullback. Another chance to get back in though. So I'll put 15-minute orders in here. It's a 15, here's a 30. We could come down here. This 15 just evaporated, so I left myself a hole, so I'm not going to get overfilled. And I put the 25 pip 1 hours in here. Same over here because this may take a while to pull back. And then delete all this and see where I'm at on the 15. This is really getting ripe. So I'll load up pretty hard here in 15 minutes. Whatever the broker lets me dump in here. There's like a power band in here. You see my exits stacking up there. And for good luck, I buy one at the market. Same here. This looks like it's still pulled back. So I'm going to load up on that one. This one could still pull back. I'm going to make sure I haven't blown up my other real money accounts. I want the market there for good luck. I can't have enough good luck. This one looks like I might have overdone it. I thought the dollar Canadian was going to come slamming back to earth, but I totally think that the dollar is going to get creamed. So I put in a huge spike arrestor. And here's the FX Glory account I'm trying to rehabilitate like a drug addict. I take this support count out of the gutter. So I'm stuck in the water at 3,000 here. Can't get no respect. I'm running a 30-minute chart here. Just going to kill that ticket. Okay. So, fortunately, you have to come back and wait, see what happens. And natural gas is coming out. See how gold's doing. I guess this is actually, I kind of zoomed out kind of hard. I was on the 15-minute. I was looking for this buying opportunity on gold. comes back into this this undercut here, where there's a top here, and it has to go clean out all these tickets. So it falls through that hole. That's my buy. That's my entry right there for the first bounce. My first exit's here, and then maybe another plunge into that. Get back in and just range trade it. I could care where it goes. Look at all this. Who cares? Who cares where it's going? Okay. Natural gas. Okay, I'm 58 seconds from pending home sales. 45 seconds. So I bought that last failure swing on the 15-minute euro, and I'm still long the pound and slightly long the dollar yen, slightly long the Australian, waiting to get a filled on a pullback on the Australian dollar if it slams back to the where it left the station. And so this pending home sales should be a big number, since it has to do with mortgage rates and all that, and what the dollar's worth. And of course the dollar's on sale, gold's going up, and it's lights out for the dollar for a while, I think. Okay, 5 seconds here. Okay, so hopefully I can scalp out of this, and then I can go take a big giant nap. Okay, this looks like a pretty bad pullback, so I'm going to get in my, I'm going to drop these 50 guys, 50 pips deep in 4 hours, and set it and forget it on that. These are 1 hour buys. I did some quick and dirty analysis here. Looking to break this channel. I want to get in before the breakout, and then I'm just scalping, really. Just trying to scalp. Okay, so next thing is the natural gas, and it's a half hour away, so come back and see if account's still intact. Okay, here we are retesting again. Broke out and grabbed all those tickets, and we're slamming back. So it's a classic, breaks out of the channel and then it comes flying back. Seen a million times. Classic behavior there. So, yeah, just looking to get on this retest here. This guy didn't quite come back and fill me, so I'm going to delete all this stuff and start placing orders here. Looking for another slam into the order bank. And same thing here, I'm going to buy at the market. They let me in. Put quite a bit in here. The half hour. See, I reached my limit there. Okay, got 2 minutes till the natural gas. See what happens there. I'm looking for a nice. This is like the fourth time down here on the 15. So just keep bringing it. And these are kind of like 10 pips away, these 15 minutes. So unless I get a really juicy price in the next 2 minutes. But I'm thinking they're going to spike it down there anyway, so I won't have to worry. If I get filled down here, it'd be the best. Okay, got 1 minute here. This one here, I'm going to delete all this stuff and place a half hour. Some half hours in here. I just let this thing go through its deep discount swing. Bought a couple at the market here when it pulled back. It's so close to the news here. I'm going to 30 seconds from the news. Let's see what gold's doing. Okay, gold's got the 15-minute gold up here. Looks like it's consolidating a little bit. And then here's the one I'm trying to rehabilitate. Kind of aggressively buying into this. Just reached the limit on that. Let's go back to Ampari. Okay, news is out in 2 seconds. I should be able to scalp out of some of this. Using $1,000 of margin right now. I'm expecting an explosion, I guess, right up here. Just all this up and down stuff. Huh. Not much drama. But Europe's closing, so come back in an hour. Okay, we're retracing now. News is coming out of Japan in 5 seconds. Doesn't seem like very big news, but should get some kind of pop here. Yeah, pretty hard to see this going to 96 today, but let's zoom out. It's still on the 15-minute chart. So we went to sleep, so I missed out. This is a nice great entry here on the retest of this handle. But I'm just sitting in my original position. So, let that cook. Okay, it's 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it always seems like a big time of day here. Maybe it's Hong Kong open. So I'm pretty heavily long the euro. I got in on the spike. This retested the 50 handle. I put in some 10 pip green handles here because I'm really scalping, and I'm trying to calibrate some of these scripts. So if I'm going to buy a 10 pip grid I kind of want to see the dots line up if I'm going to run those dots. But yeah, I'm looking for a big rally here off this. I'm on a 30-minute chart now. So I got this nice top bottom here. The 15 looks kind of messy, but a lot more work here on the. See this beautiful spike here? I bought into that, so I'm long from here, and I'm looking to cash out up here. Cashed out earlier on some here, but I've just been trying to trade the, I guess what people call noise. One man's noise is another man's living. But look at this 15-minute, how it just, how the close is just pivoting off this 50 handle. Very conspiratorial. Especially if you zoom in, you can really see it. You really see the conspiracy come to life there. Bottom, top, top, bottom, bottom. Gosh, almost like it's a pivot. And then I got the 10 pip handles here. But yeah, I really fell out of bed. There's the half hour. There's the 1 hour. Beautiful top bottom on the 1 hour. You gotta wait for those to happen. If you would have put your order in here, you'd have to withstand at least 8 pip bounce there. Not a lot of range here on the euro. Euro's a pretty tight market. Okay, there's a half hour. Definitely fell out of bed. I'm looking for the retrace, at least into the spike here. But this trade here was beautiful. That was, I guess that's Wednesday. There's a 4 hour. And delete the stuff off here. See that 4 hour. There's a daily. Certainly range bound there. Okay, I'll just come back. I'm trying to get to 20,000 on this account, so I had to load in pretty heavy here. I got into $3,600 of margin on this trade, so pretty heavy swing trade on that. I just want to show you this. I figured out the little problem I was having here. If you go to tools and go to options, and in options you can set the under objects, you can set the sensitivity. It was at 10 default. I was set it to 0, so dead on. That way I can get my cursor over the top of it. I was wondering when I was gonna have to start taking another drug. So this is my price projection here. And some guy asked me, well, how do you do it in real time? This is how you do it in real time. So this is a 1 hour chart. This is my price projection for the rhythm of the market. If I do a price projection on the high and low, it's going to look like this. So I guess I could make this my current one. Grab this, hanging off the highest known close in there. It's not as lofty of a projection as this one, so this has to close up into this window, which would coincide with this. There's a lofty target, and then here's the stop hunt target. So I'll be getting out of partial profits at this point, and I want to be in during the breakout of this, so I can just get out, cash out, be done with it, make my money, hit the road. So, and I guess you could have done this one here, find the highest close within there, which is strangely enough back here. So you almost got that price target there. But sometimes the market doesn't quite give you the... So the next place, I'm going to zoom out, and it's going to give me a little bit more dimension there. See where it falls in the big picture. So that's where it's sitting right now. So not a big trade. Jump back into that window. Then maybe it collapses more, or maybe it collapses here into these. So I've been dropping these buy orders. I guess I'm pretty bullish here. And there's a half hour, here's a 15. So here's a half hour chart. That's what it looks like in the half hour. A little different line drawings on here would look like this. So you gotta be willing to redraw all this stuff. You have to delete it, but it's pretty easy to find this bottom. And then grab the channel. Go for the I guess if I got highlight first. Okay, so it'll be 0 pixels. Anyways, you get the idea. Grab that. Guess not. It would look like projected off of that. So it takes you here. Right there. So just pause it. See what happens. Okay, it's 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and some news just came out of for the euro. So I'm looking to get filled on this another spike. Take a look back here at the 1 hour chart. We're still going lower. I'm throwing in these 15-minute orders. Looking to get in on this retest. So if we can spike down there, it'd be nice. I'll put some in here. See if there's anything left in this account. Okay, let's see if we buy at the market here. They're still taking orders. Got buy low, sell high. Let's see, I'll reach my limit there. Okay, so I'll go back to this. Put in some more buy orders here. So pick me up and they'll spike down. Looking for this tremendous spike here. Hopefully I get filled in this whole bank. Can't see what's going on here. Let's clear this off. So here's my order bank. So I got a big spike coming here. Gonna load up the wagon here, use all my margin. If I can fill all these tickets, max out the account, and then it retraces, cash the whole thing out.